Imagine this. It's late evening on the Karakoram Highway. You are tired, a bit dusty, and you finally spot a tiny guest house with a flickering tube light and a hand-painted board. You step out of the car, stretch, and suddenly everyone on the veranda turns and looks right at you.
You know that moment when your body says, please just give me chai and a bed, but your brain goes, oh no, what is the right way to say hello here?
Exactly. This happened to us near Chilis once. No English, almost no Urdu on their side, and my Sheena was, let's say, very experimental. For a second, the air felt awkward. Nobody moved, we just stood there with our backpacks.
And then you did this tiny thing. You just inclined your head, placed your right hand lightly over your heart, gave a small smile, and the whole mood changed.
The uncle sitting there smiled back, stood up, and suddenly we had chai, a room, and about 10 questions about where we were from. No long speech, just one respectful gesture. That's what today's episode is about. How small, quiet moves can turn you from random tourist into welcome guest across the northern areas of Pakistan.
If you're planning Hunza, Skardu, Swat, Naran, anywhere up north, this is like a little nonverbal toolkit you can put in your pocket. No memorizing big phrases, just a few simple habits that say, I respect you and I am happy to be here.
All right, let's talk about why these gestures matter so much, especially when you are moving fast. On road trips, you don't always have time to sit and build a full relationship with every host, every dhaba owner, every family you meet. Maybe you stop for 10 minutes for chai, or a quick toilet break, or to take a photo of a crazy beautiful valley. In those short moments, your body language speaks first, before any words come out. And sometimes, honestly, words are the hardest part. Different languages, strong accents, traffic noise, kids shouting, generator humming in the background. It is easy to mishear things, but a gentle smile, a respectful posture, waiting your turn patiently, those things cut through all that noise.
Also, first impressions in the North are powerful. People watch how you enter a space. Do you walk in loudly, cameras out, shoes on the beds? Or do you step in with curiosity and calm? Your gesture in the first 5 seconds often decides if that interaction will feel warm or a little stiff, maybe even slightly uncomfortable.
And one important thing, before we share any tips, these are helpful defaults, not hard rules. Every valley, every family has its own flavor, so think of these as good starting points. If you are not sure, just ask a simple question politely, or even better, watch what locals do and follow their lead.
Yes, your eyes and your common sense are still the most important tools. All right, let's go into 5 host-friendly gestures you can use almost anywhere up north.
Gesture 1, the polite head incline. When you enter a guest house, a shop, or even someone's courtyard, just slow down for a second. Give a small nod with your head, slightly inclined, and add a soft smile. You don't have to bow, just a gentle, relaxed nod.
Why this works, it signals, I see you, and I'm not here to rush or demand. It feels humble instead of pushy. When not to use it, don't overdo it like you're doing a stage performance. One calm nod is enough. Too many nods can look a bit strange or nervous.
Gesture 2, hand over heart. This is one of my favorites. When someone brings you chai or food, or even just makes space for you to sit, you lightly touch your right hand to your chest and say a simple thank you. Even if you just say shukriya or thanks, that hand over heart makes it feel sincere.
It reads as, I'm genuinely thankful, not just saying it. But again, use it in real moments of gratitude. If you do it every 10 seconds, it can start to feel like a performance. Keep it for those moments when someone has clearly done something kind for you.
Gesture 3, offering to remove your shoes. When you enter a guest house room, a family home, or even some carpeted sitting area, just pause at the doorway, look at the floor, then at your shoes, and start to slip them off slowly. If the host waves their hands and says no need, you smile and keep them on. If they say yes, you have already shown respect without any long conversation.
It tells them, I know this might be your clean space, and I am ready to follow your rules. When not to use it? In busy roadside dhabas, where everyone clearly keeps their shoes on, or on wet, muddy floors, where taking off shoes would actually create more mess. Again, just observe what locals are doing first.
Gesture 4, soft eye contact. In many northern communities, especially with elders or women in traditional villages, staring strongly can feel a bit intense. So aim for that in between. You meet their eyes long enough to greet them, then you let your gaze relax. Maybe look at the chai or the mountains, then return briefly. It's gentle, not like an interview.
This says, I'm present. I'm not ignoring you, but I'm also not challenging you. When not to use strong eye contact. Avoid locking eyes for too long with someone who seems shy or is clearly avoiding it. Respect that distance. On the other hand, with friendly shopkeepers or younger folks, you can be a bit more direct and smiley. That's totally fine.
Gesture 5, the tiny token, like a small coin or packaged snack when you leave. At a small guest house or a family-run place, after paying your bill properly, you can leave a very small extra coin, or maybe a sealed packet of biscuits or sweets for the kids, with a smile and a hand over your heart. It is more about the thought than the amount.
Why this works, it feels like you are honoring their hospitality, not trying to show off money. When not to use it, don't do this in a way that looks like charity or like you are throwing money around. Avoid handing cash straight to children without checking with parents, and skip it if the vibe already feels uncomfortable or overly formal. In that case, a sincere verbal thank you is enough.
All right, that's the host side. Now let's move to markets and dabas, because those places have their own little nonverbal language.
Yes, and if you get this right, you can avoid that awkward tourist feeling of being pulled into every shop or saying yes to every extra chai refill when your stomach is already full.
Market and Daba Q1, showing you're just browsing. When you enter a shop, instead of rushing straight to the most expensive shawl or camera angle, walk in slowly, give that same small head nod, and keep your hands behind your back or lightly by your sides for the first 30 seconds. It signals, I'm looking, not buying yet.
If the shopkeeper comes over eagerly, you can add a soft smile and a small hand gesture, palm down, moving side to side gently, as if to say, I'm just seeing. If you want, you can pair it with a simple word like dekh raha hoon, or just looking. Calm body, calm hands. That's the key.
Q2, signaling I'll wait at a busy daba or hotel desk. Instead of crowding the counter or calling loudly from the back, stand where they can see you. Keep a bit of distance from the person being served and raise your hand slightly at chest level with your palm visible, then let it drop. One time is enough.
That one small move says, I'm here. Take your time. I can wait. It's amazing how quickly staff relax when you are not breathing down their neck while they pour chai. When not to do it, don't wave your hand up and down repeatedly like you are trying to stop a bus. That becomes pressure instead of patience.
Q3, a respectful way to decline extra food, or that one more selfie, or a second cup of chai when you really can't. This one is simple. You smile, lightly raise your open hand, palm towards them, and gently move it side to side while your head also moves a tiny bit. Then you touch your hand to your chest as if to say, thank you, really, but no.
And maybe add a soft phrase like bas, bahara chata, or enough. It was very good. The gesture plus that one line makes it clear you are grateful, not rejecting them. When not to use it, if they look genuinely offended or confused, better to try a simple verbal explanation or accept just a tiny bite more, if your health allows.
Now let's talk about small gifts, because people always ask, what should I bring? Do I carry souvenirs from my city, or is that weird?
Small gift rule number 1, think simple and useful, not flashy. Things like good quality tea bags, small packets of dry fruit, nice local sweets from your own city, a few colorful stickers or pencils for kids. Tiny, not heavy, and something that can actually be used or enjoyed quickly.
Rule 2, packaging matters. Keep gifts in clean, simple packaging. No torn plastic, no dirty wrappers. If it's food, sealed is always better. You don't want anyone to worry if it's safe to eat. A neat little paper bag or zip pouch works great.
Rule 3, timing. Don't hand over a gift in the first minute of meeting someone. It can feel like a transaction. Instead, wait until you are leaving or until there's a natural pause, like after you finish tea or a short chat. Then you smile, hand it with both hands if possible, and do that hand over heart gesture.
And again, if you sense that someone is uncomfortable with taking gifts, maybe they keep refusing politely, don't push. The most respectful gift in that moment is to accept their boundary with a smile and a warm thank you.
Okay, we've thrown a lot of little moves at you. Let's do a 1-minute practice together so it sticks in your body a bit, not just in your head.
If you can, stand up for this. If you are driving, please don't. Just imagine it in your mind. Scenario 1. You enter a small guest house. Step 1, exhale slowly. Step 2, gentle head incline, relaxed shoulders. Step 3, soft smile. In your mind, add a simple phrase like Assalamu alaikum or just hello. That's it. Feel how different that entrance is from rushing in with your bag and phone.
Scenario 2. The host puts a cup of chai in front of you. Imagine your right hand moving to your chest, your eyes meeting theirs for a second, and you say, Shukriya, bahut meherbani. Hand on heart, eyes soft, voice calm. That 3-part combo is gold.
Scenario 3. You are in a busy dhaba, and the waiter is serving someone else. You want to order, but you are in no rush. Picture yourself standing back a little, not crowding the counter. He looks your way. You raise your hand slightly at chest level, open palm, then let it drop, with a little nod. No shouting, no finger snapping, just that calm signal. I'm here, I'll wait.
Scenario 4, someone offers more food and you are full. You smile, lift your open palm gently, move it side to side, then touch your chest and say, Bas, bahut acha tha. Feel how that keeps the warmth, even though you said no.
If you practice these once or twice before your trip, maybe in front of a mirror, maybe just walking around your house, they will feel natural when you are actually in Hunza or Skardum or anywhere up north. The goal is not to act like a local. The goal is to be a respectful guest.
And always remember, these gestures are just helpful starting points. If you are ever unsure, just ask a simple question with a smile. Something like, Yahan jumte nikalne hain? Or, is it okay if I take a photo? Clear, gentle questions are always welcome.
All right, let's wrap this up with a quick recap so you can remember it on the road. Small gestures, big welcome. Polite head incline when you enter, hand over heart when you are grateful, offering to remove shoes in clean or home-like spaces, soft eye contact, especially with elders, and tiny tokens when it feels right. In markets and dabas, calm browsing posture, one gentle hand raise to show you can wait, and that warm, respectful way to say no when you really need to.
Use these as flexible tools, not strict rules. Every valley, every family can be a little different. Watch, listen, follow their rhythm, and you'll be fine.
If you want to really lock this in before your trip, we have made a simple printable gesture card and some short audio clips so you can practice the timing and tone. You can grab all of that on our website. Just look for this episode title, Small Gestures, Big Welcome.
Save it on your phone or print it and keep it in your backpack. Next time you step into a guest house in the northern areas, your body will already know what to say, even if your words come out a little messy.
From both of us, travel safe, travel kindly, and enjoy those mountains. We will catch you in the next story from the northern side of Pakistan.